deep in the mountains of central Idaho, there is a trail that is widely considered to be one of the most dangerous in the whole state. Idaho is pretty well known for its intense single track, but once you begin this trail, there's really no room for mistakes. There's only one way in and one way out, and going both directions, you'll be riding on the edge. To find this remote trail, I spent 2 days driving in the mountains, chasing GPS files and following treacherous dirt roads in hopes that I'd be able to find the trailhead. But I think it's better that way. I think this trail is better left hard to find, because I think the high-risk nature of this trail should not be taken lightly. Make sure to give this video a watch to the very end, because I think this is one of the most intense rides I've ever done from start to finish. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and with that, welcome to one of the deadliest single-track trails in the state of Idaho. Today I am officially crossing something off of my bucket list. So it took me about 2 days to find this trail, but it is definitely worth it from what I've seen. This trail, you're pretty much sitting on a track that's about a foot wide, and on one side of you, you have a rock wall, and on the other side of you, you have a cliff. I've been wanting to do it for about a year now, maybe even more. So I'm really excited to do it. And if you guys have done this trail, definitely comment down below. Let's see, how does this open? Probably here. I'm telling you guys, Idaho is the land of gates and fences. Arguably one of the sketchiest dirt bike trails in North America. Buckle up, guys, there's going to be full pucker factor on this one. As you guys are quickly going to see, the reason this trail is so notorious is because you're riding on a cliff's edge. So I thoroughly plan to take my time on this trail because I would like to see it to the very end. But I am definitely not going to race my way through this, because there's going to be some spots that you guys are going to see where there is no room for mistakes. None. Because you're going to be stuck between a cliff wall and a cliff drop. Now there's some spots on this trail, like where I'm at right now, which are pretty chill. And obviously I'm speaking from just kind of watching all other YouTube videos from other riders that have done this, but I've seen there's lots of cool spots on this trail that are pretty chill, like the one that I'm on now. But pretty soon, it's going to be pure cliff edge. But I'm telling you guys, this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever gotten the chance to ride in. But I do have to be careful on this trail because it's shared with mountain bikers and hikers and stuff. This is the kind of trail where I almost wish I had like a 300 two-stroke, because it would be perfect. I gotta be careful because my 501 has a little bit of a touchy throttle. It's crazy. It actually, crazy. It actually took me 2 days to find this trail, but I finally found it today. But as you guys can see, there's not a whole lot of room for mistakes. Virtually none. So throttle control is just a little bit important on this. And this trail is like, I think it's an out and back trail. So you really don't have too many opportunities to turn around until you're actually at the end. Once again, I'm speaking only from my vast amount of YouTube related knowledge, aka me sitting in bed at like 2 in the morning watching cool YouTube videos. This is going to be so sketch coming back up. Also, I apologize if I go quiet for a while. I'm just like concentrating on the trail. I was noticing that when I was watching my videos, I have a tendency to just like space out and like forget to actually talk to you guys. Whoa. But anytime I do that, I'm literally just zoned out on the trail. Here's one of the first cliff sections they got, or at least one of the more gnarly ones. Yeah, a long way down. That's the danger, where you cross an edge a little bit too tight. And then it starts to go over the edge. that's like super nice right now is that we did have a little bit of rain within the last like week or two, and so the dirt isn't like crazy soft or anything. Like there's still a little bit of moisture left in it, and I'm not like slipping all over the place, which is really, really nice, especially on a trail like this. I still very much need to get like a new set of goggles. I ordered a new lens, but I don't know, I guess it hasn't shipped yet because mine are so scratched up, and like every now and then when the sun catches it just right, all the scratches in it just make me totally blind. I can't see anything. Oh, see, this dirt's really wet, but like in a good way, like it's really tractable. Check out the drop on that. Whoa. Full pucker on this one. It's like super flowy. It's funny with all like the bushes and stuff to the right of me, I keep forgetting that there's like a huge drop down into the frickin' Salmon River. Ooh, see, that's the danger, is it just turns on you and then right into the river. It's crazy just how much all the fall colors have really just like exploded. I bet you give it like a week and all these leaves are going to be dropped. That right there is the danger of this whole trail in a nutshell. You just get a little bit off, and then boop, before you know it, your front wheel is just taking the shortcut into the river. That. Oh, I gotta say a little prayer. That was lucky. That was really lucky. I was worried about that one for a sec. Thought I might be taking a drink. See if I can do this without getting my boots wet. Yeah, nice. Close one. This is a little bit of a wash area. I gotta be careful that the sand doesn't drop in underneath me. See, what's funny is I don't trust my dual sport tires on certain things where I know that if I hit it at just the right angle, they'll slide out from underneath me. Of course, I had that happen to me like 2 weeks ago, where, of course, I was riding with my buddy. I didn't have my camera going. Actually, we were going back to the truck. We're going back to the truck, and that exact thing happened. where my wheel slid out from underneath me and sent me right into a rock pile. Messed me up royally. But of course my camera wasn't going, you know, so didn't happen if the camera wasn't going. But of course, as everyone on the internet knows, the cameraman never dies, so if I had my camera going, the crash probably wouldn't have happened. It's just how the universe works, I guess. But yeah, every time I see a little washed out section where it's like a little bit softer, that's the first thing I think about. I bet a 300 two-stroke would be so great for this trail. Because my 501, I really, like, I can't say a whole lot of bad things about the bike. I love it so much, but it definitely doesn't like the really technical stuff, just because the engine runs so hot, and you can always hear the fan running on because the motor's just getting too warm. And I know those 300s, you can just, like, lug it in those really low RPMs, and that bike is just happy as can be. Ooh, that looks fun. Whoa, it just happened again. I just clipped a rock with my front wheel. That is literally the danger of this trail, because the trail itself I don't think is ridiculously hard. It's just you can't make a whole lot of mistakes in your riding. And like one little overcorrection or... Oh, well, it looks like this is the end of the trail. Oh, cool. All right, well, yeah, it's just like one of those things where it's like one overcorrection and, or, you know, one rock that you just bump with your front wheel. And you're just going... All right, I think this is like a prime spot for me to eat a sandwich. I'll see you guys in a sec.
Up next on Idaho's Deadliest Trail.